Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm making my predictions for the 2021 edition of Hell in a Cell, a show that has 5 matches on it, and currently I think for the first time ever, with the exception of Evolution obviously, that there are more female matches on this card than male matches. And just looking at this card on paper, this looks like to me to have all the makings of maybe one of those WWE pay-per-views that are over by 9:30. So with all that being said, let's get right into my predictions for Hell in a Cell. Match number 1 is for the SmackDown Women's Championship, where we'll see Bianca Belair defending her title against Bayley. With this match being a rematch from last pay-per-view from WrestleMania Backlash, I think we'll have the same result here with Bianca Belair defeating Bayley and retaining the SmackDown Women's Championship. With Belair defeating Bayley here, my thought is that what is next for Bianca Belair? As we've seen on Monday Night Raw, we can't keep having the same matches on every single pay-per-view because the fans will just get bored with it and start revolting against both people. But who's the next person to come up to take on Belair for that SmackDown Women's Championship? Does Carmella get put up into that spot, but she seems to be having a rivalry with Liv Morgan every week now, so I don't think that's possible. Or do they wait, keep Belair off of Money in the Bank from having a Women's Championship match, and then Sasha Banks returns and they have the WrestleMania rematch at SummerSlam this year? Or is there just someone laying in the weeds on the SmackDown Women's roster that we can't think of? So now on to match number 2. And this will be a Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship, where we'll see Bobby Lashley defending his title against Drew McIntyre for perhaps the last time. I think going into this match, we all kind of want one thing: for this rivalry to stop. We've had, it feels like 17 straight pay-per-views of Lashley and McIntyre being interacted some way and somehow. And with that being said, I think Bobby Lashley will retain the WWE Championship in this match. I just think with the way that the rivalry has been shaping up, the only way for it to end is with Lashley winning, with the stipulation put in that if McIntyre loses, it's over for him. He doesn't get another chance at Lashley for that WWE Championship. And if McIntyre were to somehow pull out a win here, I think we'd probably get 4 more matches between these two for that WWE Championship. And I think the best way to go is for Lashley to retain and put this rivalry to rest here at Hell in a Cell. So now on to our next match. And this will be a singles match where we'll see Alexa Bliss taking on Shayna Baszler. To be completely honest, I have no clue how this match will go. We could have some crazy Fiend type match here where stuff's popping off, people are getting popped on the monitors, there's 78 Alexa Bliss faces around the arena, Lily the doll could pop up from the ring, who knows how this can go. But I think regardless, I think Alexa Bliss will beat Shayna Baszler in this match. Something in my head is just telling me that Alexa Bliss will beat Shayna Baszler here, and she'll either be pushed away from TV for a while where Baszler will just disappear, or Baszler just keeps showing up on Raw every week doing her normal stuff with Nia Jax and Reginald, and then weird stuff just keeps happening to her where she's like maybe hallucinating or something. Well, we put that past WWE to do it to anyone, but I think that Baszler will definitely lose to Bliss here, and then let the weirdness begin after that. So now on to our co-main event of the evening. And this will be for the Raw Women's Championship, where we'll see Rhea Ripley defending her title against Charlotte Flair. In a feud that seems like they've been on a collision course for months, which was then built up into them just costing each other matches and losing to Nikki Cross on a weekly basis. I think in this match, Rhea Ripley will retain the Raw Women's Championship. With the way it seems to me is how both women's divisions on Raw and SmackDown are being built up, that they're having a champion from a new guard here, where it's someone who's just been recently put on the main roster, take the championship and run with it, and then start going through each and every member of the old guard till someone is the viable challenger for the championship. I think they'll just keep that rolling here with Ripley defeating Charlotte Flair, and they'll probably have one more match after this before maybe a potential Becky Lynch Rhea Ripley match. Who knows when she's coming back? Or maybe SummerSlams where they pull out all the stops and the man comes around again. So now on to our main event of the evening. And this will be a Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Universal Championship, where we'll see Roman Reigns putting the title on the line against Rey Mysterio. In this match, will Rey Mysterio get revenge on Roman for what he did to Dominic? Probably not, because I think Roman Reigns will retain the Universal Championship in this match. This feud to me just seems like something to hold Roman Reigns over until they start busting out the big guns here to take on the head of the table later down the road, before he has probably his big match at SummerSlam against whoever that could be. Maybe Brock, maybe it's Rollins, who knows. But all in all, I don't think Rey Mysterio has a chance of winning this Universal Championship, and I think Roman Reigns is just going to steamroll through him and keep his title and keeps being the head of the table of Friday nights. So that'll do it for my predictions for Hell in a Cell. Leave your predictions in the comment section below. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you like what I'm doing on this channel and want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching.